What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Perry's Politics today. And we got some stuff to talk about, people, because the internet is buzzing. And to me, it's buzzing in a good way. And it might be shameful for me to say this, but time could be a ticking, people. Time could be a ticking for 47. His health, people is talking about his health is declining by the hour, not the day, the hour. And he's almost 80 years old and getting bruises, ankles swelling up like watermelons, and he's dragging his legs, and he's sort of losing his mind at the same time. Is this another Mitch McConnell we got on our hands? Is he going to fall asleep at the podium? Well, I know a lot of us sort of hope he do, but this is crazy. Like, they're saying that it's bad. Now, his staff, everybody's covering it up, acting like he's 18 and great health. But I got these pictures that I want to show y'all. And then Pops and Sherelle, y'all can jump into. I want to get these pictures. Is this the stuff that's floating around the internet? Now, y'all see that bruise on his hand? Can y'all see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Now, typically he would use makeup to cover it up. And first they were saying it was one hand and it was due to something. But now they saying it's on both hands. And his ankles are swelling. So here's his other picture, because I guess MSNBC covered this and they talked about his health. And, he hate to be looked at as losing his health, not being young and sexy. You know what I'm saying? He can't take it. So now he's starting to hide his hands, and you never see him standing up a lot. Because when he's doing something like a photo shoot or something, he's sitting behind his desk to hide this. Now you see his hand again, Pops? Right there?
Yeah, I see it.
Now,
It
that's
looks like makeup is on it.
Yeah, it's makeup to hide the bruises.
Yeah.
He's that vain. He wants you to think that he's this Superman and all this. But look at these ankles over here to the right.
That's like a heart problem, no blood circulation. That's
Retaining
lymphedema.
water.
Yeah, he's retaining water.
Yeah.
He retaining water.
Yeah. I mean, so he retaining water and can't control his bowels.
Oh, that's right.
Time is tick, tick, boom.
Yeah.
Like, it's, and not to be glad for it. I don't want nothing terrible to happen to him. Just get out of office.
No, I hate to say this.
I know. I'm trying to be nice, Sherelle.
Everybody's going to judge me, but he is the worst president of all time. He's inhumane. Who wanted Hitler to stay alive? It's time for him to go. Either way, it's got to go. And it looks like a heart problem. That is a fluid buildup. He's starting to look like Wendy Williams. You know how her feet swells up? Mm-hmm. He has health problems. Now let's see how it feels when he's Sleepy Joe.
Right. And see, Democrats did a good job trying to cover that up too. But this one, at least we knew, and we wasn't in denial. We knew something was wrong with Joe. Mm-hmm. Everybody got to know something wrong with 47. Mm-hmm. And I've been telling you, well, why you keep saying that? His fat, sloppy ass can barely walk. And he'll go out there with that shitty pamper on, play golf, do whatever. But he got some serious health problems.
The time is ticking. And I hate to say it, I don't care about karma. He needs to go to the upper room, and he needs to go quickly. That is some kind of congestive heart failure. He's retaining water. Pop, we worked at an old person's home retirement center before. What do you think that is? That is heart failure. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. He retaining water for some reason. That happens from.
He's retaining water because he's a jerk.
But he's old.
It's time to go. Upper room. People say, Sherelle, don't say that. You don't mean that. I damn well mean it. He's running around town, kidnapping Hispanics, preparing the jails for the blacks, trying to get us to go work on the farms. He is the most destructive. Listen, white people are not liking Trump. The only people that like him are the selfish rich,
Right.
like Mark Zuckerberg. He's destructive. I don't care. That's like me wishing the best for Hitler. No, he needs to go anyway. Either we kick him out or God takes him. I mean, or the devil takes him, because I'm sure, I'm pretty sure where he's going.
No, I feel you though. And I was trying to be polite when I said I wish him the best. Sometimes you say hi to people that you don't even know and you really don't care or mean it. But I guess I was just trying to be politically correct. But I would agree with you 110%. Because if he don't give a damn about us and how we make it, should we worry about how he make it? And here his ass is dragging this leg right here. You see how he keep dragging that right leg?
What do you mean dragging?
Like maybe like his left side to go. I'm slide it back here. Like his left leg might be his strongest, but then he'll like lift it over.
Oh, I see what you
force it
mean.
over. You know what I mean?
Like a weakness in the legs. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how he retaining water or whatever, or if his Pampers leaking and it's just settling at his ankles. But the man got some thick ass ankles.
That's water retention. Me and my father used to work at a retirement center. I've seen those ankles over and over again. It's related to retaining water, which has to do with the blood circulation. And I'm going to go with congestive heart failure.
But I'm telling you this, when I say everybody on the internet talking about it, they predicting dates when the exit don't come. No, and then the sad part, I'm like, yes, I hope you're right. No, and it's bad. It's bad, people. And I'm being honest.
Listen. Next, he's been going around doing everything to black people that he can. Next, he'll have this beautiful new updated whip that, can hang him for the tree and they won't leave any marks. He's horrible. He does not like us. He wishes death on us. So why can't I return the favor?
Right. I mean, because it's not like we're doing it to him personally. It's those hamburgers, those fatty meats he's eating in his racism.
Or his age. He's old, Perry. He's old.
Yeah.
See what the damage already done. If he was to pass away today or tomorrow, Vance and then will continue taking over and doing what he said he trying to do.
Well, if it's set and he's got a group of Republicans that want to, I'd rather get it from, what's the name of that drunk, the Pete Hegseth, than Donald Trump. I'd rather take, what's his name, JD, what is our vice president, JD Vance, than Donald Trump. So if we're doomed any way that it goes, with or without him, I prefer it without him.
And see, this is the same thing too. Now, what's the vice president name again?
JD Vance.
Okay, JD Vance, right? Now, I think we got a better chance with him. People fall at 47 knees and his ankles to praise him. They won't do the same thing for Vance. You will see a lot of changes come along if 47 wasn't there in office. And people
they say that Vance is pretty crazy, though.
Huh?
They say that Vance is pretty crazy.
Yeah, but he don't have that power that 47 has. And even as president, he wouldn't have it. Those other Republicans aren't gonna be that afraid of Vance to go against him. They're afraid to go against 47. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I think. But these people are really like, I found myself watching it for about 30 minutes, just clip out the clip of them picking a date. Some people will break it down and even tell you how it's going to happen. It's going to happen at the spur of the moment. And then he's going to be in there and they're going to say it's a checkup, but really Vance going to take over and then his stay going to be extended. He'll be out in a couple of days, 48 hours turn into weeks and months until he go to the upper room probably. You know what I'm saying? But this guy right here, I'm about to show you, is giving him 6 to 8 months.
Damn.
And he's saying that he's a doctor and I think he said he was a doctor and he's seen these things. So here we go.
Congestive heart failure is getting worse. I'm a home health physical therapist with a doctorate in my field. I see congestive heart failure patients on a daily basis. The reason I know that he has congestive heart failure is because of the swelling in his feet and ankles. And the reason I know it's getting worse is because he's sitting behind the desk on camera now. He lashed out against MSNBC for giving him hash about his ankles. This is how we know that something is true, because it gets to Trump. Remember recently where he was talking about going to heaven for some fucking reason? He says, people said I'm not doing very well. I don't think he's talking about the media. I think he's talking about the doctors who are treating him. The only reason his health has been maintained at all is because he has the privilege of getting IV diuretics, spironolactone, Lasix, Bumex, something like that. That's why his hands have been bruised and covered with makeup. Badly, I might add. We know that it's getting worse because he knows he cannot hide the degree of swelling. That's why he's sitting behind the desk. Oh, he also has chronic kidney disease, which is also contributing to the swelling in the feet and ankles. I can't tell you how many times I have seen a patient in their home because they were hospitalized for AKI, or acute kidney injury. And the kidney injury was caused by nephrotoxic medications, namely diuretics, spironolactone, Bumex, Lasix. The president is definitely getting sicker, and we know he's not going to change his diet because he's such a fucking idiot. I think he's going to be around for 6 to 8 months tops. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, and video after video. And then you get people on his side, because some people said that he's supposed to have been gone yesterday. So somebody did a video saying, see, they don't know what they're talking about. He's still here. On a limb, he's not looking good to me and haven't been ever since he took office. Remember, I kept saying,
I had a grandfather had the same thing, they all swell up. And,
Pop, you have seen this 1,000 times. We nailed it. That's congestive heart failure. Wouldn't you go with that diagnosis?
But that don't mean he's finna drop dead.
How much longer do you think he
I don't know,
can
but my grandfather lived a long time. A long time.
Right.
He wrapped that leg up. And
But your grandfather wasn't president that was traveling all around the country and expected to be in good condition. When grandpa felt bad, he went and laid down. He didn't have this stressful schedule.
right. And
he
so,
worked at the foundry.
you could be right, though. I mean,
When he was young, but when he was older, he needed lots of rest. Grandpa need lots of rest, and it was a slow deterioration. At one point, he pulled out that walker. Remember the walker? How is he going to still go around with and not have the walker? Them feet are swelled really, really bad.
But I'm not talking about my father.
I know you said your grandfather.
Yeah, psyche.
yeah,
Congestive heart failure. Now, it might be a process, but Grandpa Psyche was not had a rigorous schedule like that.
Well, he worked at the foundry, so I don't know what he did.
right. But was his
When
hands?
he was in working age, when he was an old man, he was an old man.
Yeah.
Did his hands look like 47s? Did
No,
his ankles swell up
it was
like
mostly
47s?
it was mostly his legs swelling up, and they would wrap it up,
Well, I mean, I ain't no doctor or nothing, and damn sure ain't no psychic. But if you had to look at your watch and give me an estimate on how many hours or days he had, could you? Pops?
No, I
Look.
couldn't.
But these people are actually giving dates. I don't know. But he definitely ain't looking good. And he's definitely trying to hide it.
And also, too,
Okay.
Perry, so when you have that water accumulation fluid in your body, you're forced to take diuretics. Diuretics are hard on the system because it just doesn't get rid of water. It gets rid of a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Is it
I'm
like
going to give him a
steroids or
year.
something? I mean, what is it?
A
Diuretic.
diuretic is to flush your system from water.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's harsh, very harsh on the system.
But no, on a serious tip, look, anybody, when you get close to 80 and you start having these kind of things, it do up the percentage of you saying goodbye. You know what I'm saying?
He's not no young man. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the burgers he eat, and then sometime lying over and over and over again can hurt your health. That's not helping.
That's ridiculous.
It's not helping because right now his health declining, and he's still lying.
Yeah.
He's still lying, and now he's lying about how great of a job he's been doing cleaning up DC. And here he is.
So the mayor of Chicago, I watched him this morning. He said, Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. He only apprehended 9 people. Well, number one, that's false. It's thousands. We'll get into that. But more importantly,
He said it's thousands. Okay.
than anything, we took guns away. We have some of the worst career professionals out of the country already. They've been taken out of the country, and some are in solid confinement because these were killers. We arrested some very bad people. And in the last 11 days, again, I hate to say it because it sounds so ridiculous, but in the last 11 days, we've had no murders. And that's the first time that's taken place in years, actually years. We always have a murder a week. They call it a murder a week. You come here from Iowa, you come here from Indiana, you come here from Idaho, because you're so proud of your country, you love your country, and then you get murdered. Your son gets murdered, your daughter gets murdered, you get murdered. See the media, you get murdered. Many of you have been mugged in Washington, you just don't want to talk about it. And I know that every time I do this with you, you almost everything, but every time I do this with you, people are saying to yourselves, he's right, and then you write a negative story. But we are doing an incredible job. The people behind me are amazing. We're working very well with the Washington police, as you know. The DC National Guard is unbelievable. We're also getting tremendous help from Secret Service. And we are at a point where Washington is booming again. People are pouring.
Didn't they just have a big protest out there basically want him to get the National Guards out and basically for him to get out the office? But I think. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Like we haven't seen for years. Nobody wanted to come here. They didn't want to come here and get murdered. I have a friend of mine who is a very successful son. And I said, where is your son going to be this weekend? He said, he's going to Washington with his friends. I said, really? Yeah, he's wanted to do it for 4 years, but he couldn't do it because it was so unsafe. He's a tough kid, too. It's so unsafe.
Shit.
And he ended up staying 3 nights, going out to restaurants all 3 nights. He said it was so beautiful, so peaceful, because all the criminals are either arrested or they're hiding, and we're finding the ones that are hiding. So I want to thank Pam Bondi. I want to thank our vice president. I want to thank everybody standing behind me because they are really, Gaddy, you've been unbelievable, by the way. They have done an unbelievable job. They're working 24 hours a day.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. And that's why you can't feel sorry for his health decline. He's lying. And right there, a bold statement on national television, you coming out saying that you done arrested all the criminals in DC with a few exceptions that they're hiding and you will get them tomorrow. That's some bullshit. Like, and people actually believe it. They believe it. You ain't did nothing but got on those damn people's nerve in DC. Okay, let's keep it real. And then, so now he's going on from this project. Oh yeah, I done did DC. Ain't nobody told you that, but your damn self. He makes up these stories, but the sad thing is people believe him. Yeah, and nobody want no crime in no city. But he ain't deterring crime. And actually, somebody came out and said the other day, I was watching something, and they said that half the people he had these little photographs of, these mugshots, was fake. Like that they might be arrested for something or did something. But he's saying that he pulled them off the street. They had weapons. He would give them a harsher crime, as if he's really cleaning up something. You know what I mean? Like taking up, people who hurt people. Taking people who unalive people off the streets, and it's not the case. And he come up with these fake ass numbers on how he's doing this. And people said most of the National Guards, they ain't in the rough areas where the criminals are hiding.
Right.
They at Town Square, whatever they call it, the thing in DC, walking around on lunch break, eating cupcakes and donuts. He's just so full of crap, and I just can't take it. And now he want to take the road to Chicago. Then he's saying New York. I just think it's full of crap. And here he is talking about now going on to Chicago.
Have to. And after we do this, we'll go to another location and we'll make it safe also. We're going to make our country very safe. We're going to make our cities very, very safe. Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent. And we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this. And it won't even be tough. And the people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come. They're wearing red hats.
Ain't nobody screaming a damn thing. See, somebody need to be right there to either fact check him or slap the shit out of him when he lie like this.
It's just like this one, but they're wearing red hats. African-American ladies, beautiful ladies, are saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago. Please. I did great with the black vote, as you know, and they want something to happen. So I think Chicago will be our next, and then we'll help with New York, and we're going to help with, and I think a lot of these people that you see on television, they're including the people in this audience. They'll say bad things about me, and then they'll say, thank God he's here, because half of them got mugged.
Now, that's what I'm saying about lying. It's just over the top. You went from not being able to change your own pamper to some swollen ass ankles, and now you want me to believe it's black women in Chicago screaming your name, asking for your assistance when they can't afford a damn thing because of your damn tariffs.
Yeah.
You're so full of crap, right? That people think, I don't know what the Democrats want. Should we have a safe country? Yes. He ain't making nothing safe. He's starving out the damn country, if anything. It's just ridiculous to me.
But Perry, why do the lies have to be so outrageous? Black women wearing red hats screaming his name.
Yeah.
Asking him to help us clean up the what? Where does he get this?
Because I was gonna go to your office and ask you, are you asking for his help?
Can I ask you a question, Pop, really quickly? I want to change the subject just really quickly. When Bill Clinton was president, didn't he have a heart attack in office and he would jog every morning? Did I make that up?
I don't remember him having no heart attack, but he jogged, he exercised.
You don't remember him having a heart attack?
Me neither. I think you done made something up.
Maybe I did.
He jogged all the time, but I don't think he had no heart attack.
And then also somebody said that he went to the hospital last week or something, but they said it was just basically for a regular physical. Is it Reed or something hospital? I can't remember the name
Walter
of it.
Reed, yeah.
Yeah, Walter Reed. And they did they all kind of test on him, and he's great. But you going for a reason, because the makeup ain't taking the pain away. You can cover up the bruises.
I really think that he has congestive heart failure and he needs to be exercising, and he's not.
Well, he's just old. He's old now.
Yeah, he's old. Anyway, back to these black women that's asking him for help. We all know the goal here is he's trying to arrest black people in groves, right? So he can put them in prison so they can become free labor and work on the farms. Perry, do you agree with that? And how is that mission coming along?
Well, I mean, it's still in process now. He's wanting to bring the chain gang back, in theory.
Oh, yeah.
The farms are empty.
Yeah.
And ain't no migrant worker gonna go there thinking ICE might pick them up the next day. But he's trying to just do as much as he can, because he's saying the inner city, they don't want to do it on their own. That they don't want to take these jobs on their own. But if they incarcerate them,
right,
and then you come back and bring the chain gang back, He gonna have their ass out in the fields.
How do you think he's going to start? You said this. Did you say? You said he's going to put them in the penitentiary. Do you think he's going to succeed in arresting just big numbers of black people?
No, I don't think that the white public would go for it. The rich ones would, but I think the regular middle class or the working public won't go for it. He can't do it like that. And I don't believe that we would go back working on the farms either. You know, I don't know.
But if you are in jail, you have no choice.
Yeah, but somebody say something. If he start getting crazy with it, saying out one race is not going to work. You know, he only singled out the Mexicanos because they wanted them out anyway. Most of the white population. You know,
Yeah, they wanted us out too, pops.
but not like that.
Oh well, I don't know.
He's definitely trying. Don't you see that? He's trying to start a fight with black people.
But I don't believe he can round us up like that. I don't believe it.
But I mean, it's a lot of blacks already in these prisons. If he started to chain gang up, the only thing they got to do is throw their ass on a bus and bus them to these farms and get them to working. I mean, that's just my theory of it all. I don't know how it's going to come down.
Well, it makes sense. Nobody knows. But what you're saying makes sense too. Almost anything somebody can say now makes sense because they're so crazy. We don't know what they'll do, you know. I don't believe if he died today or tomorrow in office, it's going to change.
You don't? You just said that white people aren't going to stand for the locking us up. So if he died tomorrow and somebody tried to continue with the plan, wouldn't he get kicked out of office?
Maybe, but I don't know. I don't think they'll turn. They'll make him like a hero. Vance and them.
I mean, you just said the mainstream white people, they don't want to see all this happening. So if he dies in office, whoever takes his place will take that same hate coming from the public, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
And see, look.
But I don't think I don't think that he's in it by himself. It ain't just him in the Republican Party.
Well, who is it?
It's other whites too. It's not just him.
Yeah, but they're hiding. They're not out here acting like him.
No, well, they always did hide.
So it's like, let's say it's a white person with a lot of money, but they're egging him on because they get benefits from him being so ridiculous.
Correct.
But the regular white person cannot stand Donald Trump.
Right.
So if anybody tries to embrace his theory, which is whatever Hitler said, they're not going to succeed. I just don't see it succeeding if he passes away in office.
Yeah, and that's my thing too, and I could be wrong. Now, do I like Vance? Hell no. But I don't think Vance is that sick. I think he just do what 47 tell him to do just to be vice president. If you minus 47 from the situation, I don't think nobody going to respect Vance or fear Vance the way they fear 47, huh?
Perry Vance's wife is Middle Eastern, so that's not a good look for him to turn on her people. I feel like Trump is a one-man show. If white people are supporting him, it's behind the scenes. No white person wants to come out and claim this racism. And I think once he's gone, if he ever leaves, let's say the heart finally gives out, I think then the reign of terror is over. I really believe that. What do you don't think? Right. I hope so. I hope so. I don't want another one, to step in his shoes. But I just feel that if he's gone, then we can have some normalcy again. That's what I don't even think his children would step in his shoes. Do you?
No. I mean, to be honest with you, I think his kids probably more embarrassed of him than any. A lot of the people that's giving him the votes he need in Congress and in the Senate, they embarrassed of him, but they just too weak to stand up against him. That's what I think.
I
And
think
I
he
think,
got a lot of whites backing him. A lot more than what you thinking in the
But you
call.
said behind the scenes. Nobody, what white person has stood by his side right now? There came a chance when, what is his name? The Breitbart guy, Steve Bannon, even had to back away from Donald Trump. He's just getting outrageous, and no white person with any common sense is going to stand by his side. And when he's talking all crazy like that, he's alone.
yeah,
I
he's
hope you're
getting
right.
senile. Yeah, no, you know what though? No, I'm not saying Vance gonna be the guy that you want to lead you after this term, but I think anybody, even the devil himself, is be better than 47 at this point. I mean,
Look what he's doing. Look what he's
that's what I'm
doing.
thinking.
He's petty. He's petty. He's taking Barack Obama's picture and taking it off
Yeah.
the wall and take the Black Lives Matter signs down. He's petty. His father was a Nazi, and he acts like it.
Mm-hmm.
And for him, it's a badge of honor. To most white people, it's a source of shame. Even if they don't like black people, they won't come out and do the things that he's doing. I just don't see anybody doing that, or it would have been done a long time ago. Most white people, if you call them racist, they'll throw a fit. But he wears it as a badge of honor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want him gone. And then
It's a sign of toughness for him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you see, I'm doing something nobody else would do. Nobody else had that kind of power. 47 got the power now to try to dictate and be as racist as he can be. And yeah, it come with backlash, but then it come with a lot of praise for the diehard racist people out there. You know what I mean?
That won't do them for themselves.
Right. Yeah.
He's just the only one dumb enough to do it. They might talk about it behind closed doors, but can you name me one person that you feel is just as racist as Donald Trump? One white person, just one.
Well,
see, nobody's going to look at that as praise.
yeah, I mean, he's the
The
only
white person that don't be in mind being called up. He went to dinner with the Proud Boys, so he's not hiding his racism, but he's the only one dumb enough to do that.
Yeah, don't get it wrong. I believe it's more racist people higher than his level, but they're not in the position to affect our lives.
Right.
He's just in that position to affect our life, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, he's doing it to his own
people. It's
people.
gonna work, Perry? Are all the black people gonna start working on the farms?
They would have to be incarcerated to work on the farm.
Yeah, is it gonna work?
No. I mean, because no, I don't think so. I mean, not even that. No, I mean, you got to have a lot of weapons behind them, and you're gonna have to issue a lot of ass weapons because you ain't gonna take these people from prison, put them out in that farm, and expect just because they out there, they gonna do the work. They gonna rebel too.
They have to do the work.
Yeah.
So the best thing for a black person to do is prevention. Don't let him arrest you.
Well, that's a fact. I mean, you would be a fool to be any minority right now to give them a reason. Because hell, they can do what they want to do already, but you damn sure can't get them a reason. And then, speaking of that, now they don't came up with this thing today. He did an executive order on getting rid of the no cashless bails. Like I guess when some people get arrested, they might let them out on bail with no cash.
Yeah.
I ain't never been locked up, but I think that's exactly how it go. Because he's saying that he got to get rid of it because all the liberal states, you can go out there and unalive somebody, go to jail, and they'll let you out the same day. See, he just be lying. And he's coming with this executive order because now he want to be able to lock you up for any little thing. And if you don't have money, so it hurts the minorities or anybody who don't have cash, right? So now your ass is stuck in there. They ain't gonna let you out. He's trying to get rid of the no cashless bills, and that's gonna affect the minorities or the poor people. You know what I'm saying?
The black men. The fix is in. I mean, this is just He's being blatant. He wants black people to go to jail so they can't bail themselves out. Once you're in there, you're in there.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass is going to be on the farms. And rebel, Perry, you can't rebel in prison.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, even in people at Alligator, whatever, what's that place?
Alcatraz. Mhm.
Alcatraz, right? You can say you can't rebel. They refuse to eat. Some people say, hey, I'd rather leave this earth this way than to
What
be
are you
your
talking
puppet.
about? There's a hunger strike going on in Florida?
Yeah, they had like no, I'm not sure. I think the last thing I did, they was on 10 or 11 days on my
Oh.
last show. But
In the detention centers?
yeah, I mean, because some
Oh.
people will get to that point, and for real, if you take these people from the prison, put them out there in those damn fields, and you expect them to do it, you're gonna have to take them out before you force them to do it.
Pop, do
That's
you
what I'm
think
thinking.
that the not eating will help anything? The
Oh
hunger
no,
strike?
no,
No,
I don't know about that part, but I'm just saying, in a detention center, that's what they chose to do. I'm not saying these prisoners are gonna choose to go on a hunger strike.
Yeah,
They
but
gonna go on to ain't doing shit strike.
no,
And
no, no, no. You can't.
got to hurt.
Perry,
Go
do
ahead.
you really think a hunger strike is going to help? Even if
No,
it's not going to help.
no,
They don't care.
no, no. It just makes news when they just start passing away in these detention camps. But they don't want that news. They want the credit for shipping them out the country.
How do you know people aren't passing away already? Nobody's in there to tell us what's going on in the detention centers.
No, I agree with you.
yeah, and they
This is
wouldn't
a
tell you.
mess.
They ain't gonna tell us.
No, they wouldn't tell us. But I think anybody with any common sense that's black now, you, I know they don't listen to people, but you need to listen. That drugs is just a key for them to lock you up. Do
Yeah.
just what Perry say.
Yeah.
You're gonna be working for free.
Yep.
They can kill you up in there, and nobody
Yep.
knows.
Yep.
I'm saying so. The young people should know. If you smoke in your house,
Yeah,
and leave that crack alone. Period.
for real.
But that's what get them. See, they won't leave the drugs alone, so they give them a key to lock you up. You're hanging out all at night trying to get it. Just a no-win situation. Just leave it alone. If you don't want to go to jail.
So
Once they
I'm
lock
gonna
you
show
up,
you this. Go ahead.
I said, once they lock you up, you don't know what they're doing to you in there.
For
Yeah.
real. Yeah. You at their mercy at that point.
Yeah, ain't nobody checking to see what's going on in prison.
No. But then two, like today, so like I said, he came out and made these executive orders. And one was to get rid of the no cashless bail and to come out to make it a crime to burn a flag. But the Supreme Court did come out and say, no, that's freedom of speech. But he want to act like he's so patriotic. He want to act like he care about the people from DC. If you did, make food available, make housing available, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to come across and be patriotic? And you want somebody to believe that bullshit when they got a felon in office? It just don't make sense. It don't make sense. And here he is. And I want y'all to listen to this tape. Because as he going through signing this executive order, half time he just signing shit and don't know what he's signing. So the guy is explaining to him what it do to the minorities, basically, and to the liberal states. So it's a purpose behind it. But here we go.
All over the country, cashless bail. We're ending it, but we're starting by ending it in D.C., and that we have the right to do through federalization. Okay, let's go. Could I ask you to say exactly what this is?
Of course. So, as you've consistently identified, sir, cashless bail
Y'all can stop me
policies
too.
are a key driver of the disorder we see on city streets all over America. Catch and release system allows criminals to keep going back out onto the street and reoffending. What this executive order does, it charges your attorney general with identifying jurisdictions all over the country that have cashless bail policies and then it withholds or revokes federal funds and grants that are flowing to those jurisdictions to ensure that we're only supporting the people who have reasonable common sense policies around crime.
So what area does it cover?
Potentially anywhere that has a cashless bail policy. So some of the largest cities, some of the most left-wing states in America have
Almost all of
adopted.
them, right?
Illinois would be a great example of
Yeah.
that, sir.
Oh, they have a great cashless bill. You don't even have to go to court sometimes. No, Illinois, I love that state. It's a great state, but it's run so badly by Pritzker. They threw him out of the family business and he becomes governor. Now he wants to run for president. I don't think that's.
And you inappropriately touched a lot of women and became president. He is just so sickening to me.
Yeah.
His dumb looking ass sitting there having somebody tell him what kind of racist document he's about ready to sign. Yeah, this goes out to all these states that are just letting these people. And it's the keywords of it all, these people and shit like that. But he's just so full of shit. But
So what he's trying to do, Perry, is if you don't abide by this new law that he's putting out there, then he punishes you.
he stopped the funding. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So I mean, the same way he done the media, he's coming up with all this bullshit ass stuff, and then he'll cut off your funding and all that stuff, grants and things.
It's going to happen. Okay, we'll sign right here, right?
Sir?
You see, he ain't trying to stop the drugs, so
I know.
everything but stop the drugs from coming in here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you right. He'll say that's why he wanted to close the border, but he's lying. I mean, hell,
It's
if he
nothing.
said, well,
Is there anything we can do about this? Nothing, is it? Nothing.
I mean, if I had the answer, I wouldn't be paying $28 for no 3.5 pound bag of hamburgers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to stop it, but I know we got the vote. You know,
He's just going to cheat. We are stuck with him until he is no longer with us.
yeah, you get to hope that water retention pick up.
I hope that heart gives out tomorrow. That old ass heart. He's 80 years old. There is nothing people can do. We are all living in terror. We are all petrified for our lives. There's nothing we can do about it. Nothing. He lies every day. He lies. Lying is a hobby for him. He has no integrity.
No.
He talks about getting rid of criminals. You're a criminal yourself, sir.
Right. And half the people that support them.
He lies, cheats, steals. He rigged the elections. All the gerrymandering that's going on right now, where Republicans will automatic win. I don't even know why we go to the ballots. It's all rigged. It's rigged.
Yeah. And I mean, you still forced to go because what they want to do is keep rigging it and do that to kill your hope when you don't even show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still have to go and hope and pray that it come out.
I'll go, Perry, but I've lost hope.
Right. And they want to break our hope to get us to be hopeful. I mean, hopeless, right? But after talking about his health, I got a little things to be hopeful for. So I don't think the health gonna take him to him being a dictator.
Whew.
But let me finish this.
And this isn't Republican, Democrat. This is, and by the way, most Democrats agree with us. But this is.
There he goes again, another lie.
Back. Okay? That's a big one.
Also on the issue of cashless bail, sir, this is a DC specific executive order. In addition to the measures that we're taking that are quite similar to what we're doing around the country, in DC in particular, the objective is holding as many criminal defendants in federal custody and subjecting them to federal charges
Perry,
as possible.
can you pause for a minute?
That means
Yeah.
So he wants military people just walking up and down the streets with tanks and artillery, right? This sounds familiar. This is a book, a script out of his what did he call Hitler? His idol's book.
Right.
Only Hitler gave him a name. They were called the Gestapo. The Gestapo. But that's what he's setting up here. He wants it common practice that there are military people walking around with artillery strapped to their body and the tanks trolling down the street. He's turning us into a German Nazi society.
He's trying to make our military his personal bodyguard.
And what did Hitler call them? The Gestapo.
Mm-hmm.
This
No,
is
I agree.
absolutely unbelievable. I don't know if black people are gonna make it out of this. You said that the white people will put a stop to it, but sometimes nobody is stopping this. Now we have military with artillery strapped across their wrists, going around picking on people. A guy was smoking on his steps.
Right.
They pulled him over for smoking a cigarette.
Now, I understand what you're saying, but I'm going to tell you this. These military people that's doing this, they got to buy food too. Military people don't always win a battle. This country going to get so bad that we ain't got enough military to stop. When the anger hit in the street, it's going to be a lot of unaliving on both sides, civilians and military people. If it comes to that.
We got to get to that. We have to get to that where people lose their lives.
Right.
Before we can get back to just being human beings.
Right. To normalcy, yes. The only thing that can stop us is that swelling in his ankles. That can speed up the process a little bit. But yes, we're going through a horrible time right now. And we got to take the blinders off and we got to see it for exactly what it is. Things ain't trending up for us. It's getting worse. It's going down. People can't afford a damn thing, a place to live, medical insurance, all these different things. But it's going to be a breaking point. And I know what Daddy said. It might be a civil war. Something. It's going to be a breaking point. I don't know when that's going to be.
Pop, do you still feel that it has to take a civil war to end this?
I mean, I don't know about the Civil War, but I know that if it keeps going at the way it's going, this is my thinking. I don't know, but I don't believe that the people are going to stand for it. I believe if he keep going like he's going to have havoc in the streets. People are going to be marching everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And if he fool around and shoot somebody, it's going to even be worse. But I think he's just crazy out of his mind. But I just can't see the American people letting him just do whatever he want to do.
Yeah. And when I say civil war, you got people marching, protesting now. I call it a civil war when those people start to take action and it's no longer just protesting and marching. They start fighting back. And if you got the military out here doing these things to these people, to us, eventually people are going to fight the military too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And that's what I'm calling a form of a civil war. Maybe it's not the right terminology, but that's what the way I'm seeing it.
He's trying to make it a police state, but I don't believe it'll happen. I believe he's going to keep on doing like he's doing if he lives. People are going to rebel. It's not going to work. I don't believe he can come in here, any president or any one person can come in here. He can change the laws, but when people start getting hungry, can't afford.
You can't deny the fact that right now in Washington, D.C., we have active military walking down the street with artillery strapped across their chests. You can't deny that that's happening. So what do you mean it's not going to get worse? That's bad enough. He's just telling us next weekend he's going to Chicago to do the same thing. So you're saying that the people are going to fight the military?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying eventually that would happen.
I'm saying eventually the people are going to stand up. There's going to be people all in the streets. They're not going to go for it. If he keep doing like he's doing, people are going to stand up and not go for it, because they ain't just the blacks ain't gonna go for what he tried to put on us either. But the only thing get us is that we keep using drugs where they can lock us up, so then they can use us like that because the young kids are still using, ain't listening, But eventually, it's not gonna work. I don't believe it, and I don't believe it's gonna be the Democratic Party that stopped it. I don't believe that. I believe it's going to be the people, the everyday working people. They go to work every day, can't buy groceries no more. They're not going to just sit back and let them just do anything. I don't believe it.
I'm saying there will be nothing we can do about it, Pop. How are you going to fight a military tank?
Well,
listen, we did it before, and it can be done again. And that the military got family and people too. They're just not going to. They didn't do it during the riots. They ain't just gonna shoot, take a tank and shoot somebody with an M13 or 14 bomb. They ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
Some will go AWOL before they shoot their own people.
That's a
I
fact.
don't know, Pop. I don't know.
Or they'll turn on their own. No, it's a crazy thing. And I'm just saying, if he keep employing this thing, putting these people out there, these military troops, for one, yeah, it sounds like a large number. But they're outnumbered by civilians. And to a certain point, people take off their uniform. I'm just saying that hopefully it don't get to that point. But if he kept the military under his reign and did that, people will go against them too at the end of the day. You ain't gonna let nobody just come and just take out your family without fighting back.
What are you gonna do?
What the other person learned.
Think about the Hispanic people. When they went going after them, showing up at birthday parties, going to the hospitals, it was nothing they could do. They didn't want to go to a detention center.
Right.
They were forced.
Right. No, exactly.
I don't know, y'all.
No, I'm saying that's the part people are gonna get tired of. Yeah, it's the Hispanics and the Latinos, the one they want to say they're immigrants, not U.S. citizens, where they want to just pick them up and lock them up. They gonna start locking up citizens too, and the ones they ain't locking up, the other citizens can't afford a place to stay or money to eat. It's gonna be this thing called rebellion. Eventually, something gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna go down, but it's gonna be bad. Unless this medical condition can sort of get us out of it. No, I'm just saying.
We're all praying for a heart attack. That's sad. That is sad.
Yeah. Because when you have this war, it's unaliving on both sides. And, one person with high blood pressure, that's just one
See, it's
body.
different this time. It's not like he targeted the Mexicanos, but he's targeting the whole America, everybody but the rich people.
Right.
So it makes a difference. It's a different time. They ain't just going after blacks no more. He going after everybody. And I don't believe they're going to take it. Right now they still got a little money in their pocket. Everybody's still working, got a little money in their pocket. But you wait till he keep doing what he's doing, and ain't nobody got nothing. And I bet you, nobody's going to take it sitting down like that. I don't believe it. I don't believe people sit there.
That means lives are going to be lost.
Well,
right.
They lose them now.
He's the worst human being ever. He's worse than Hitler.
I don't think he even look at us as people.
No, he don't.
He's that prejudiced.
He don't. Yeah. And regardless of your color, if you ain't got his finances, he don't look at you as people. Now, let's get into this other story, because now we're talking about what he's doing to people. He's stubborn and never can admit when they're wrong. He'll just double down and keep lying. A couple days ago, Kilmar Garcia reunited with his family. He finally got released, right? Here's a picture with his family. Today, he get arrested again in Baltimore by ICE. And they talking about sending him someplace in Africa. I can't remember.
What? What did they arrest him for?
They going with the same thing that he's part of MS-13 or whatever.
Well, what kind of head game is he playing? Why would you release him only to rearrest him the next day?
He refused to take a loss. Now, see, the release came from these judges, Supreme Court, and all this different stuff or whatever, right? But he just refused to take a L. He'll just double back down.
This is just
and regroup, and then he'll let the Supreme Court know and everybody else he running the show, and then he gonna do what he want to do. And here's Kilmar Garcia getting arrested.
Go this way. Close it. They're going that way. Close it.
got it. I got it.
Get back!
Ain't this
This
some
is
bullshit?
just heartbreaking. I can't. Are we almost done? This is heartbreaking.
Yeah. We almost done.
I just can't take it anymore. I cannot take it. They rearrest that man and let him at home for one damn day.
Right.
I hope the ankles swell up and he croak over tomorrow.
Yeah. He can't take the L. He refused to be looked at as somebody outwitted him or beat him at something.
It's just unbelievable. I just can't believe that this is happening, and nobody's doing anything about it because there's nothing anybody can do. They put a maniac in the office, or he cheated because he lies about everything. He cheats about everything. He's talking about being tough on crime. If we were tough on crime, your ass wouldn't be the leader of this country.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Unbelievable. That's got me heated more than anything.
Yeah, no. It's a lot going on. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's a whole lot going on, and I have no idea how it's going to end. I'm just saying that the things we talking about, the medical thing, could be a quick fix or possibly a quick change because things is getting rough.
I'm telling you, we better start heading to Canada. Now, they stopped taking Americans in Mexico. You can't go to Mexico. Only Canada will allow you some kind of asylum. This is going to get worse, like my father said, and it's going to be like it was 100 years ago.
Yeah, you know, the crazy part too, and even going to another country and stuff, that the problems he's causing, it's not just for United States. He's causing these problems for the world. These other countries going through a bad time because of these damn tariffs and everything else,
And
right?
they all hate us. Like, we have no control over that maniac.
Right. No, I agree with you, but I'm saying these tariffs and his stupid ass ideas is what got us where we at today. I mean, because for real, I went to make tacos and had to spend $27 for a 3-pound bag of hamburger.
I can outdo you. I spent $60 yesterday at Taco Bell.
Yeah. So no, I'm just telling you. And then here's Walmart saying that how they gonna be raising prices.
More breaking news coming into the situation room right now. Walmart warning this morning it's raising some prices because of tariffs. This comes with the company just releasing a new report about its outlook for the rest of the year. I want to go live right now to CNN business and politics correspondent Vanessa Yurkevich in New York. Vanessa, you were on that call. What more can you tell us?
Wolf, America's largest retailer, largest employer, and really a bellwether for the U.S. economy, posted strong sales growth in the second quarter, but definitely faced some headwinds from tariffs. And we saw that profits in the second quarter did not meet Wall Street's expectations. And that's actually why you see Walmart's stock down right now, about 4.5%. Listen, tariffs was the big point of conversation on this 1-hour call with investors. A lot of questions about what price pressures were going to be trickling down to consumers. You had the CEO, Doug McMillon, of the company saying that so far tariff impacts have been gradual, so consumers haven't reacted so much to price hikes, but where they're now putting out post-tariff inventory, and they're going to see price level increases on a week-to-week basis. So that's obviously concerning for the company. On that full screen you just had up there, another point of on the call was, despite these price hikes, they have seen resiliency from the U.S. consumer. ultimately, Walmart still has some of the best prices, and that's why you're seeing increases in the grocery department. You're seeing increases in consumer spending on e-commerce. They did bring in a lot of inventory ahead of tariff hikes, and that's why they've been able to mitigate a little bit better. Walmart also raising their full-year economic outlook, talking about being able to mitigate some of these price pressures a lot better than other retailers. Walmart, Wolf, obviously is in a much better position because of size and scope to absorb some of these price pressures because of tariffs. A big comparison to just yesterday with Target talking about the loss of sales in the second quarter and seeing consumers pulling back. Walmart saying that they are expecting to see growth.
So look, they coming out telling you they gonna start raising prices on a weekly basis. They tried to be moderate earlier,
Unbelievable.
right?
Harry, it was already how much? $80 for a steak?
Yes, it is crazy. I used to love steak, but my mind can't let me go from spending $25 to paying $50 for something I paid $25 for a few months ago. I just can't. I just can't do it. And then I figure I'd go with tacos. That shit expensive. So I don't know. But this affect everything from gas prices to everything. Like you can't find a reasonable place to stay right now for rent or to purchase because now the interest rate's so high. I mean, it is bad. It is really bad. And I really don't know no quick fix, but I'm just hoping, you know, maybe his ankles can get a little wider or something.
Yeah, I'm telling
Yeah, we're gonna need something to happen, people. I
Yeah.
don't have the answer. If anybody got the answer, please DM me or something so I can
I
tell
gotta
everybody.
ask my father the dreaded question I ask every week. Is it gonna get worse?
Worse, without a doubt.
Are we almost at the cutoff point, or is it gonna get a lot worse?
It's going to get a lot worse where it affects everybody. Right now, people still got little jobs and it don't affect them too much. But after a while, it's going to affect everybody. And that's when the stuff going to start. The people going to stand up. People not going to sit here and go hungry, can't feed their kids. We've been through all that. You know, at this time, it's not just going to be blacks. They can go hang us. It's going to be all the people. It's going to be black, Mexicans, everybody. But the Mexicanos should be ashamed not to stick with us, you know, and then he do them like that. Now they see, but they ain't the only ones he'll do like that, you know.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is
if your name ain't Billy Joe Bob, you're in trouble.
So, like, I'm wondering because I'm starting to see a lot of things, like just the grocery prices. Everything when I go shopping, all the prices just doubling. I'm wondering how long can people keep absorbing this? Now, do you think, Pops or Sherelle, that eventually, like, because we heading to either things gonna get totally better or gonna get totally worse? Or are we gonna start driving down the street and we're gonna see all these small businesses boarded up?
Now I don't even know why you asked that question. You just want somebody to talk. They're boarding up now.
No, but I'm just saying, like, is some cities gonna look like a ghost town?
Listen, you'll see it in blogging. Listen, you guys, me and Perry are bloggers. We've been bloggers for 7 years. The smaller channels are going away. Some of the people that had channels last year, we don't see this year.
Yeah.
Our YouTube checks are getting smaller and smaller. Like my father said, it's going to affect everybody. They already don't make any money in the music business. So they got a tour, but they're touring to empty audiences because no one's going to pay $1,000 for a ticket when you can't eat. This is the beginning of hell, everybody.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's almost like a scary time. Like, you know, it's tough for young kids and stuff out here trying to make it, to finally get on their feet. It's damn near impossible. It's damn near impossible. So I don't really have the answer, but we damn sure every couple of days to come out here and talk about it. But Benita Howard says everything Pops has been saying is happening for sure. Yeah, it's happening. And shit, I might come on and ask Pop, well, is it gonna get worse? I see it my damn self when I go to the store every day. 50 cent, dollar. It just constantly. And all the tariffs ain't even went into effect yet. I don't know. Well, that's all I got. Sherelle, Pops, anything?
I'm done. Ain't nothing for me to say. What about you, Pop?
Well, just got to be careful now. That's all I can say.
We used to talk so much trash, but now we're just tired. What? There's nothing we can do but complain, and that doesn't help. It's getting worse.
Yeah, and I would say this too before I end it. It's getting scary because everybody in different financial positions and stuff like that. But it's gonna be sad where people can't even afford their own medication, their own rent, their mortgage. I'm just saying things about ready to get bad. I'm sure before it get better. Pop's right about that. It's definitely gonna get worse because ain't nobody came with no damn solution yet. Ain't nobody stopped none of his dumb shit that 47 is doing. You can take him to court, pause it, freeze it. Ain't nobody correcting the dumb shit he has put in place already. That's the scary part, and that's what's causing all the price increases.
See,
But-
I think they think the middle class and the upper middle class think it's not going to touch them. They're not going to feel it, so they're not worried about it. But I believe they're going to feel it. The upper class going to feel it, and the country going to feel it. But people are not going to sit there and can't pay their rent, that you got to move in with your parents and you're 60, 70 years old. People are not going to, they're not going to take it. They're not going to take it. So I can't say for sure what'll happen, but it's going to be where, I don't know if he shoot us all or what, but it's never going to happen. People's not going to sit here and let it go down like this. And
Shoot us.
Because they really hit people yet. I mean, they hit it a little bit here and there. Like you said, you might go to the grocery store, you spend 30, now you spend 60. But I'm saying it's going to get worse. I ain't talking about, and this time it won't be soup line because ain't nobody going to have no soup.
Right.
I'm saying it's going to get worse and worse. And you might not even be able to walk the streets safe no more. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got guns now. But they can't come and round all the blacks up like they used to do. This ain't going to happen. They can try, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be hacked in the street. You'll be scared to get out your front door, And some of the army that they called in, it's not going to shoot their own people. I don't care what you say. I've been in the service. You've been in the service. And
Right.
they told you to go shoot down where you were brought up. You're not going to do it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it.
They're going to have a lot of people. They're going to have a lot of people that's going AWOL. The only one he got really backing them is the racist whites, the Proud Boy, and all them kind of people.
And they get hungry too, and they'll be starved out at the same time.
Well, ain't enough of them to take everybody down, But you let people get broke, because you ain't seen nothing yet. He just setting the stage. But we ain't seen how it's really going to be yet. It's going to be awful. I can see it clearly. Because he's not going to back down.
No?
And I don't know what'll happen if he dies or something. I don't believe it'll go back to normal.
Well, we know prices never go back down, really, but I'm just saying that at least I think things will settle down a little bit to where people in the government is more cautious about losing a job. He's just so arrogant and full of himself. And I think he's really pushing it to this other level because he know he on his last leg. That's what I'm thinking.
Think so?
Yeah.
You don't care?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Could be. But,
That's what I'm thinking. Rebecca said 47 has lost his G-damn mind. And you ain't lying.
Yeah.
That's where he's at. I mean, he's way over the boat. I mean, he don't fell over the boat a long time ago.
Well, you think he is God.
Yeah.
He think he God.
Right. Nobody cares about 47. He can hang out with the rich boys and all that. But the problem we got, he's harming the regular people with his stupidity. That's our problem. And then you get these people who want to back him, who voted for him, the minorities, the blacks, will come out and make videos. Oh, he's still doing things great. You just hate to admit your ass was wrong.
That's right.
Now keep saying he's making things great when your mama or your daddy get evicted.
That's right.
Or you can't feed your damn kids. That's a problem. But that's what I got to say for today. Sherelle, Pops, any last word?
No, I just need to go and just try to relax. It's crazy.
And Pops, you good?
I just say, just keep doing what you're doing. Open up the people's eyes.
No, that's true. That's all we can do. And you're definitely right, Pops. It's definitely going to get worse. So people, we're going to need to come in and check in every so often. At least we can express ourselves. We can't change the situation, but we can vent out our frustrations. So until next time, people, we'll see y'all again on 3. Let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.